Around the final turn, coming over toward the top of the stretch, Velvet Star leads by more than a length. Velvet Star, Tyson Hanover on the outside, hustle up with the rail, and they're at the top of the stretch. Velvet Star has the lead. Down the inside, hustle up, Tyson Hanover out in the center of the track. They come toward the wire. Velvet Star still on top. On the outside, Tyson Hanover going to win another one. Tyson Hanover, Velvet Star, hustle up, way back fourth, is Discovery in 154-2.
Tyson Hanover still undefeated in 2024 with his 6th straight win, gets the job done in a new lifetime mark of 154-2. Owned by Midsize Construction, the 3-year-old pacer put in another great performance for trainer-driver Rick Still, who we spoke to about this standout Standardbred. All right, Tyson Hanover with another knockout, right? 6 in a row. We're going to start out talking about the race. How did it unfold for you?
It worked out good. I just wanted to get him off the gate close. He doesn't seem to mind first over too much, so when I got in that spot where I was able to pull him, I felt pretty comfortable, so he don't mind the work that way.
So now I saw that he had another trainer like in January at the Meadowlands, so you bought him online, correct?
He was listed on Gate at one time. I purchased him private. He didn't sell, and then I purchased him private right after that On Gate listing.
So he's 3 now, and it looks like you gave him some time off after you bought him.
Yeah, he's a nice horse. I just think he needed a little time to mature, so I give him some time in the field, freshen up a little bit. He just come off a qualifier, but just didn't feel like he was quite ready to go on. So I gave him some time to freshen up, bring him back, and here we are.
How much is he surprising you?
Every start. I mean, I've always trained him down. I always thought he's going to make a nice horse, but it just seems like every start, every week, I think he trains better, he races better. I say, man, he was big tonight, then the next week comes back and does it again.
So how is he in the barn?
He's perfect. He's actually, when you jog him, he's like a snail. Cody Kime had him when I bought him from him. He told me, he says, he's not going to run away with you. He jogs literally. It'd take you almost an hour to jog him, 5 miles. I mean, and you could chase him with a whip and holler at him, scream. It don't matter. He's going to go slow, his pace until he's done, and then once he gets his work done, he comes in. But in the barn, he's perfect. He does nothing wrong. He's just a pleasure to be around. I'm going to throw something out there. He kind of reminds me a lot of Highlighter in a sense, just the way he does things. Like he'll go out in the field in the mornings, and when you come in and look over, he's laying down. If he's got to go to the bathroom on the racetrack, he stops. Highlighter used to do that. It's kind of funny, and I let him. People coming up behind me, they've got to go both ways because he's going to stop, and I let him. So kind of a few things there bring me back to Highlighter, but he's got a long way to go if he's ever going to get to that status, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, Highlighter, actually, let's talk about him. I mean, obviously, he was a world record holder, and you were a huge part of his life and his success, and now he's in the breeding shed.
Yeah, he's here in Delaware. I think we bred 43 mares this year, just over 40 maybe last year. His first crop out of Indiana should be start racing next year, so pretty excited about that. But everybody that has babies on the ground are really excited about him. They really like him, so I hope he makes a real good dad.
Yeah, we want to mention that actually Midsize Construction is the owner of Highlighter and the owner of Tyson Hanover. Talk about that owner a little bit. Who is that?
Yeah,
and
Tim,
he's been in your life for a while.
I don't want to not count in to Jenny because she owns part of Highlighter as well as Charles Dombeck, and I thank them to this day for the opportunity to to go with him and be around him every day. But Tim, I got horses with Tim about 7 years ago. He owns a construction company in Maryland. And he knew my older brother Bobby and got talking to him and wanted to get some horses with me. And the last 7 years we've had some success. He got me tied in with Highlighter as well as Jenny and Charles, and it's just worked out. And we've had horses now for on and off 7 years. And we bought this horse in February, and I told him he needed time. And honestly, he said, "Look, you tell me what to do." Tim's favorite saying to me is, "If you tell me to eat lima beans, I'll eat lima beans." So it's kind of what I say goes to an extent, but I always run it by him. But Tim's great. He's been a great owner to me, and hopefully this horse continues to have success for him.
Yeah. And I'm glad you mentioned Jenny and Charles. Teamwork makes the dream work. Right. Absolutely. Yeah, and so I'm so happy that you're having so much fun with Tyson Hanover.
Yeah, me too. Again, we always say we want another with Highlighter. I'm glad I had one, and was able to do what I was able to do with him. But I think this horse is going to make a really nice horse, and it's been a fun ride so far, and just hope it continues,
All right. Well, thank you, Ricky.
All right. Thank you.